It's a beautiful morning here in central Indiana, and I really want to just work on my hydrangea hedge. It has been kind of forgotten for the last few months, if I'm being honest. And the weeds and everything that could have happened here. I haven't even fertilized these hydrangeas, and they look amazing. This hydrangea hedge, it gives me plenty of privacy. I can't even see what's on the other side, honestly, and I love that. Not only they look amazing, but they also play a huge role in being a natural privacy type of thing. And if I'm being honest, I don't really do a lot of maintenance with these hydrangeas other than give them some fertilizer in the spring and weeding here and there. They don't require that much from me. The heucheras that I have growing there really cover the ground nicely, and I do have a few weeds, but it's not until the edge of the actual side of the grass where I have most of the weeds growing. And while I'm showing you this side of the hydrangea, let me show you the no-dig bed that I have on this side. Look at that lovely cosmo with that lovely vine weed growing there. This no-dig flower bed almost didn't happen this year. And by that I mean I almost didn't plant it because I was planning on moving a few things. I am moving those curtain steel containers that I have back there, which right now are holding zinnias and geraniums. And I was planning on moving them to another spot early this year, but that didn't happen. So I didn't really have plans for that, for those containers. I just threw some zinnia seeds, and the zinnias are obviously doing amazing. These are the Queen Lime Orange, I believe. And I mean, they're doing fine. They're getting a little sick. They're getting a little bit of powder mildew. I think that's what it's called. And I mean, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I am going to be moving these two containers to another spot. So, I mean, it's sad to say it, but it doesn't matter. If they die, it doesn't matter. The cosmos that I have growing here, those were started from seed and they were transplanted here kind of late, and goodness, they're doing amazing. I am all about those pink blooms. I have some dahlias growing there as well. I have a very empty bird bath there. I haven't really paid much attention to this bed, and like I said, I had plans and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to keep the plans, that whatever I put here was not going to be able to make it, so I didn't worry too much from the beginning. And well, now it's almost the end of August, and of course, the plants are thriving and doing great. These dahlias right here, those were started from seed last year. And they gave me this beautiful single red bloom. And I saved those tubers last year. And they came back truly to what they were last year. And I'm really happy for that, because I do love that color. So while it has been forgotten, I mean, I have been adding water here and there. I don't have the irrigation installed. I do have all the piping and everything ready. I just don't have the timer there set up for it. And I mean, that's fine. The boxwoods, the one that was almost dying last year, is right here. That boxwood is doing amazing. And I'm glad, because I didn't really want to buy another boxwood in that size. to just replace it. But with a little bit of time and a little bit of TLC, it's just doing great. You can't even tell that it got a little bit sick last year. So the only thing that I am going to do today for this side of the hydrangea hedge is I'm going to take as many weeds as possible, and I am going to use my lots of pollinators, and I'm going to use my etcher as I call it, and I am going to use clean it up a little bit. I have plans here for adding boxwoods along this line here to kind of mimic the other side of my boxwood hedge. So I don't want to add any bricks or anything right now, do all the extra work that here by the end of this fall more than likely will have to be undone to place those boxwoods. So lots of plans, lots of ideas for this side. It's just a matter of finding the right plants, finding the quantities that I need all at once, and just having to rearrange everything. So yeah, let's do this. This is already looking a lot better. That edge of the flower bed, it just looks really, really nice. Even though I don't have any nice, clean, fresh mulch, it just looks really, really nice as it is right now. And the sun is in full swing right now. I do want to quickly finish what I have in mind here. I do have a couple of lights that I got from Hoselink, and those are going to replace my spotlights that I currently have there. And I like that I can do that. If I had anything there that it needed power, it will be harder for me to move things around. But having lights that I can pretty much stick anywhere I want to, it gives me that option of moving them, you know, whenever I wish. Oh, these are metal. Nice. These are nice. These are all metal. The whole thing is metal. Okay, now deciding where I want to put them. This may be too tall. You can't really tell, but with all the blooms that I have there, my hose reel is nicely hidden back there, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup. I gotta get all my mess that I have there out of here. I may do a little bit of watering, but pretty much this area is done. As far as I'm concerned, it's done. All of the pollinators and the bees, butterflies, everything, they're all going crazy for this hydrangea hedge, and I love it. I welcome all of the pollinators in my garden. I gotta go spray myself with more mosquito spray because I got bitten twice already. Oh, raise your hand if mosquitoes love you. So that's pretty much for this area. I am going to try to show you a clip of how those lights look like at night. I'm very excited to see how they just add that, you know, charming feeling to this little spot. I gotta continue doing stuff. I don't know that I'm going to film anymore today because it is crazy hot already. So hot. Thank you for being here, you guys, and I will see you on the next time.